90s toys for all the girls and boys. Welcome to Tears of a Clown.
Hey there, kids. Are you ready to get slimed, blasted, and crammed? Well, new battle crammers. For girls and boys, get crammed up with all your favorites. Gorgon, Blimpy,
Like
and
altar
Shunt.
boy right now. Good Lord. Thomas
Battle crammers, get crammed.
Thomas Turkinson, thank you so much for the sub, and welcome Alexis Robbins, my wife, to the stream.
You said that too pleasantly. I need like a real like angry 70s dad.
Secret rendezvous in the night. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Secret ecstasies we've shared many a time.
Lexi's like, no, our rendezvous need to be incredibly scheduled and planned ahead of time.
This is actually
We're
very
working
true.
parents. It's
We've
a
had
nightmare.
a couple of crazy nights.
that
is all
were
I'm saying.
very scheduled
Yes.
and timed, and we were efficient.
But lust was made.
This is you've actually had sex with our guests, and somehow it's more weird that you're talking like this than usual.
She makes me so horny and happy. Yeah! I love it! And she's here to, can I touch?
No.
But either way, I'm so need her. And she's here and she's so dirty when she likes to be.
That's absolutely not true. Oh my God, this is just
So anyways,
immediately
what's your
regretting.
favorite part of my body? We should tier list that. Next time we'll have her back and we'll do a
So
tier
how many
list
do you
of
have
my
in
body
the clip
parts.
there? Because you could have to do me before you do yourself. Yeah, load it up.
No mo to Vink, thank you, and the beard thief or something like that. Thank you so much for the sub. Absolutely.
My mother and my sister are
watching currently. Well, I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm in love with your daughter, sister, and I don't care who knows it. Okay, and we are, and that is fine. But anyway, I apologize to both of you
Actually, I don't think my mom could figure
out how to make Twitch work. Yeah, that's kind of what. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted kapoof. You have earned yourself a veto balloon. We will talk about that very soon. We'll get more into that, but let's go ahead and get kapoofs written down on the balloon. Broker, thank you so much for the sub as well. And today we're talking about 90s toys. Hey, Nosferatu Rat with another 5 gifted.
We're getting
also
the
gets a
Lexe
veto
bump.
balloon.
That's what this is.
Also get a veto balloon. But anyways,
I love all of you in chat, and I miss you so much.
absolutely. And I don't know, what's it like to be married to the king? You know what I mean?
Just a lot of like takes to camera.
Yeah, you are in a perma episode of The Office.
I really
aren't
am.
you? Aren't you? But anyways, we'll stop talking about our fun lust
Oh,
and
there is
everything. Hey, you look good tonight, though.
Thank you. I had to wear my glasses because I'm sitting between two people wearing glasses.
Do you want to hold hands for the episode?
No, I don't
Okay.
want to touch you.
All right.
I got you, bro.
Okay,
Bro, hell
there
yeah.
you go.
Bring back
Ignore the sweat. The sweat is fine. The sweat's normal.
Yeah. Lexi's a queen, says Pippino. Absolutely. So anyways,
But no.
Bill House, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate you for that.
Money's at Greg's house and Bill's house.
Bill's house. 90s toys. I mean, we're all children of the 90s. What's nice about this is kind of a no-brainer in that way. Like, whenever you come in and be like, Jake will be like, let's do different, like, horses' hair. And I'm like, I don't even know horses. You know what I mean? And he's like, it's heeses is the plural or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm so annoyed by all of it. And this one, I feel like we all no-brainer.
Our emotionally stunted wheelhouse is we are living pretty right here.
Now, the funniest thing that Lexi said to me when I said we're doing 90s toys, because Lexi also is being kind of a switch hitter, which thank you so much for that. So we already had a topic, and I'd love to get you on for a chosen topic in the future.
Sure.
But she was like, you know what I'd be really good at? Accents. And I was like, we literally just did American accents.
So I started thinking about what my favorite toy in the 90s was, and I was like, oh, it was school supplies.
we just did school supplies.
I
was like, well, we definitely just did that with Micah Sherman, and we definitely just did American accents with Billy Wayne Davis.
We should do and then that's when you were like, what's wrong with you?
Wait, Lexi, are you good at accents? Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have Irish?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It is. Well, is it okay if I do Irish if it's actually not in my genealogy?
Yeah, absolutely. How about
Or is it racist?
Wisconsin?
Oh, well, that's just a go-to. That's my ancestral little accent. That's
French, which
Dutch.
always gets me going a little bit.
well, okay. So French is actually kind of hard. It's just kind of general European. That's what it sounds like. I've decided I want to learn French, and so I am doing the app, and I'm just like, man, the French just don't finish words.
Yeah, they just are lazy. They're
all
lazy.
Like, it's like 3/4 of the word.
Absolutely.
Even if it's that's spelled with like 8 letters.
I just need to tell you, Holden, your French accent was like if John Cleese and Monty Python did Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was
Like the chef in Little Mermaid. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, I guess, but you had toys, right? Okay, and 90s toys?
What was one of your favorites?
Yeah, other than school supplies.
Than school supplies, my favorite toy, but Jake took it off the list.
Trolls.
It's okay.
Now, Jake, what was
it
the...
specifically the treasure trolls with the
treasure
gems
trolls.
in the belly? That was the 90s twist.
Yeah.
Oh, Tirso, very good
Yeah.
troll impression.
Really good troll impression, Tirso. By the way, Tirso, welcome to the show. There you go. And James been crying in the booth all night. What's going on over there, James?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. He's broken. He's hurt. He's lost. But anyways.
I have lots of opinions on things. By the time 1990 rolled around, I was 7 years old. I was born in 82 at the end of it. And so I feel like when I was still playing with toys, it was mostly 80s inspired toys.
Right.
Right. So
A Rainbow Brite, a My Little Pony.
Right.
My little and Barbie, which spans decades, of course, but specifically 90s toy. Oh gosh, Littlest Pet Shop. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had
Which you also took off.
I also took it off the list.
What the fuck, dude?
And I wanted
going
to add
on?
Pound Puppies, but I didn't want to open that can of worms either.
Well, because I used to hump one in my early day. Yeah, of course.
really trying hard to pull out something that I knew was on the list.
Let's get to the first one.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to the first one. Yeah.
I have younger siblings, so that really.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be amazing. What do we got first? What do we have first? Kush balls. Oh, and the little creature kush guys, too. I didn't love those so much, so I feel like then you can't throw it at someone.
No, they had just massive chunks of hard plastic.
Yeah, they would just be painful and hurting. You know what I mean? So a kush ball, I just remember. I remember pulling on the thing. It was
Stretched out.
kind of baby's first anxiety
Oh,
gadget.
yeah, very much a stimming tool before we had the vocabulary for it.
Yeah,
I remember the what was it like? It was some sort of sell a bunch of whatever, and the guy would come and tell you all of the things that you would win.
Was this like chocolate for charity kind of thing?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, something like that. And then the Kush ball was always like the big prize.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted it. And I love a Kush ball. I love a stimmy thing.
Yeah, of course.
But as a plaything, it's like you kind of just hold it.
There's no game. There's
Yeah.
no. Yeah, it's just a ball.
Rosie O'Donnell flings them at her audience. That's right. That's even James got that reference.
I said, wow, James perked up all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he's not so sad anymore.
Well, you
Rosie
guys don't
O'Donnell.
talk about Rosie O'Donnell.
It's a special occasion when we bring up Miss Rosie.
Exajado 666. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Absolutely, very much appreciate it. But anyways, the Kush ball. Yeah, the problem with the Kush ball is like the Kush ball almost reminds me of loneliness. It was something I would play with. Actually, a lot of these toys are going to remind me of
Your
loneliness.
entire childhood reminds you of
Pretty lonely. Yeah, it was pretty
Listen,
low. Whatever,
We're on
Tirso.
Twitch. We're on Twitch.
I can't just make duplicates of myself like you can to hang out with.
So I see that it's actually pronounced Koosh.
Yeah.
Not, okay, we're saying it wrong.
Oh, instead of Kush?
Yeah.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah, you were thinking of that dank weed.
Doop, 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 doop.
Koosh.
All right, whatever.
That's
dude.
what I see when I get too high.
Yeah, just me being like that at
Specifically
you.
being like that.
So if there's one thing you could choose to magically improve about me and our marriage, what would you pick? What would you pick? Patience?
Patience and listening.
Right. Well, I would pick you like being ready just maybe just a little early for once.
I was on time. I got here when you told me.
I'm not talking about tonight. I'm talking about a different time.
You're talking like 80s stand-up bit, like, oh, women always taking their time getting ready.
Well,
That's what you're doing.
it is still remains true in
They got to do
2025.
makeup. It's a whole different
Oh
thing.
my God! I've got to play, Belatro.
You just got to pick we're lucky. We just comb our hair and make sure we're wearing the belt that isn't like covered in cat fur.
Right.
And then like it's a different time. Anyway, I want to say Koosh Balls D. I really don't like.
Yeah, I liked them.
Aesthetics are great. The
D though,
feels
like
great.
I would say more mid C because I still liked them. I like had them around. Like I always had one on my desk or something like that. You know
They
what
were
I mean?
one of my favorite things.
Oh, okay, so we'll go higher. We'll go higher.
I mean, I would say B because they're just a ball.
Yeah.
But I'll take C though too.
Okay, C. We'll take C.
All right, first one on the board is a
glow
C.
Got glow in the dark ones. That might change.
That might change it a little bit. C, I'll take it C. Yes, guys, we usually get at least one or two on the board before we explain the veto balloon. They're hot and on fire for us to explain this veto balloon thing.
Well, we should do it. We got the nice graphic.
We got the nice graphic. We got everything. But yes, now that we have one on the board, if you didn't like if you didn't like the way we moved that on the list, you can potentially donate or gift 5 subs to get your own veto balloon. Also, each one of us has a veto balloon, and if the entire chat gets upset, if the entire chat gets upset, there it is. Boom. There you go. And if the entire chat gets upset, we have also a chat veto as well.
You have to be sub to the channel to get access to that emote, but when you start spamming those emotes, we know it's time to do a chat.
Yep, and absolutely. So just, stay at home, get crazy, start whacking it if you need to, but if you are mad, you want to put the veto balloon in the chat.
And if you're real mad, gift 5 subs.
There you go. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna use one just yet. Oh, TMB with the how many more do we have left? We have 3 already taken. We have only 1 more left, right? Yeah.
EMB is going hard in the paint for Koosh Balls. That's what I think I understand.
3. We have 3 gift sub balloons. I think we only have 1 more that has not been taken, by the way. All right. C, I think, was good for Kush. But what's good? Oh, my God. It's already done? We're going to have to start getting more veto balloons.
Or do people just have to sub to support the channel and the people that make it, I guess.
And anyways, so Melissa's, thank you so much for the 4th veto balloon already within 15 minutes of the stream. That's crazy.
Thank you. That's awesome.
It's the Lexe bump.
That is. It's the Lexe bump.
Buttbags earlier said she doesn't want to be a shit stirrer, right?
Right.
Like I don't want to, I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to cause any problems.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about like having an actual bowl of literal shit and putting your finger in it and stirring it around and then going, "Mwah, that's a yummy shit log."
Well, then now my joke is just, my joke will fall flat now because
I'm
you
so
just
sorry. I
went in
just
there.
stepped on your joke. Okay.
Can we start making a list of what I would like to change about you?
What's 3 things? Can you give me 3 things you'd change?
Not taking my jokes away.
Right.
Let me be the funny one.
So what were
sometimes.
you gonna say? Or you probably shouldn't
I
say
shouldn't
it.
say I was gonna be. I'm just the shit stepper. Get
Okay, that's gay.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Well, if you say it like that, it's not gonna be funny.
I'm just the shit stepper.
They call me shit step, but
Now you're speaking a language I can fucking scream to. I'm a racist stereotype.
No, it was a black guy singing.
Oh, it is like
You're
I'm thinking of
Snow.
Informer.
Informer, yeah.
And Snow, we talked about this. Grew up in a Jamaican neighborhood. It has like legit bona fides.
Okay.
But anyway.
All right,
let's
what's
talk
next?
about another toy.
Yeah, what do we got next? Beanie Babies. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, for including the Princess Diana
Of course.
Beanie Baby. That is actually something I'm still in the market for. I really want to get a Princess Diana Beanie Baby. And now I'm going to be quiet and allow Lexe to speak until she is finished.
Everybody, take this moment. Okay, so my little sister Kelly had so many Beanie Babies, and I just I don't get it. I collect things, sure, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't get it at all. She didn't even play with them. She wasn't like doing voices and like having them go out on the pillow. You know,
this was the craze of that time period where I was actually just talking about it with James in the booth between crying sessions, and we were talking about like it was also around the time of the comic book craze where we were all getting Death of Superman and like holograph covers of X-Men, like everything turned into this collector's market all of a sudden.
we are still living in the wake of that speculation boom. Everything is a scam. Everything is, an investment when it's just about to be a rug pull. Now, the question I want to ask you, Lexi, is was it your sister that truly loved the Beanie Babies, or was it your mom kind of whipped into the mania and enjoying the thrill of the hunt?
It was my sister.
It was totally driven by her.
it was she was maybe, I don't know.
She's a man, baby. Thank you, Jaffo, 420.
7 or 8 when she was collecting all these Beanie Babies, and I was just like, this is the stupidest thing ever. But I'm also somebody who collects bamboo pajamas, so
yeah, they're not made of actual bamboo. It's a line. Oh, they are?
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
That's why they're so difficult to move around in. They're very like mobile and kind of. See how I get this is so easy to get her. You know what I mean?
It's like maybe why I married.
Remember that night in that night in Paso Robles?
And then you ruin it.
Remember that in Wine Country? You and me. They had the whirlpool on the balcony.
There is no more beautiful relationship between that of an easy laugher and an absolute bridge goblin.
Annoying fuckface.
Shout out Oot Marie. I see you in chat.
Yeah,
I love you, baby. I miss you.
Marie?
I'm coming home, baby. I'm going to see you real soon.
So soon.
Our bed is so big and soft, and I miss it.
Yeah. Oh my God, this woman right here. I call her my pillow thing. Yeah, you were not big. No, you are petite and curious.
Is she your Beanie Baby? Is that what I'm understanding?
A little bit, but I fucking hate Beanie Babies.
They're so stupid.
They
we did a whole episode on Beanie Babies.
That
barely counts as one, but I guess it is one because it has the tie tag on it. It reminds me, all I can think about is the many people who wasted.
We had the divorce photo in the, bring up the image one more time. In the upper corner.
Yes, the divorce photo of them separating their Beanie Babies.
Wow.
It just reminds me of that kind of stuff of like a dad. There is a whole mini documentary this film student made about his dad who spent like the family money, like the savings on a Beanie Babies collection, being like, this will be yours someday, and now it just is nothing.
But it still takes up half their house.
But it still takes up like an entire basement of their house. They really were so useless. And even when it comes to like stuffed animals and stuff like that, there's so many better. I mean, Winnie has a giant ice cream cone that smells like ice cream.
The Squishmallows are everything the Beanie Baby wishes it was.
Sure, 100%. Yeah, look at that thing.
What the fuck is that?
Guy.
Wait, James, what did you search for? What is this called?
That looks like the guy that fired my dad from his corporate lawyer job.
Odd Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
Odd Beanie. Okay.
Odd Beanie Babies.
F.
I'm cool with that. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Wonderful. It's like we know each other so well.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Well, that's...
For the record, when Lexi said yes, I was like, oh boy. And then I was like, oh, Holden's going to make it weird in the following 17 ways. And we're up to like 9 on the list so far. So this is good. This is good. 10. We're up to 10. We're up to 10.
Try to remind me why I married you.
Right.
Try.
Because I'm hunky and I sometimes sound like Elvis. I'm up at the table and stuff. This is so fun. You're in my house now. You're in my house, Lex. Damn it. And when I go home, I'm in your world. But
That's
when we
not
come
true.
here, I'm in your
You always tell Winnie, this is my house. Because really, it's Winnie's house.
It's
Where's
We're just
my
living
house?
in it. We're just and they wanted, by the way, they were like, bring Winnie, have her run around the studio while we do the show. I was like, that's the fucking craziest shit I've
You know
ever
how
heard.
many knives are just left unattended within this building?
I did clock that immediately.
Levi Monspot says Tirzo is over holding shit tonight. Tirzo, any response? Just dead-eyed. Yeah, I hear it. I feel like we need to rescue Jake. I think everybody needs to be in this room needs to be rescued from me. I think literally like a team, like a Jaws of Life needs to be presented.
Well, this is all within your power. You can just like take a breath and just be like, I could just not squeal for 5 minutes,
Right.
and it would be okay.
You never answered that body part question.
Your jaw, because it closes your mouth.
Next toy.
Touche. Next toy. Oh my God, Power Rangers. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta respect the Power Ranger. Like, they weren't my thing, and I think my thing's coming soon with Ninja Turtles. The Power Ranger was like right after my time, and I could appreciate it kind of for what it was, but it was definitely one of the first ever shows I actually watched, and I was like, I think I'm grown now to this stuff.
Yeah.
Except for actually, no, the very first one was probably Sesame Street. I remember I have a weird distinct memory of watching the count, like counting, and me being like,
I know how to count.
yeah, I think I'm getting too old for this shit. But later in life, I was around 32 when I was watching Power Rangers, and I was like, I think I'm ready to watch like actual like R-rated movies.
So here's the thing for me is we're the same. We're like around the same age, and I understood that Power Rangers was like lame and for kids, and like I didn't admit that I watched it, but it still had
baby,
all this
thank you,
cool
mad
live action Japanese robots, like martial arts, like sci-fi adventure shit happening. So it was like during the American parts where it was like these like horribly mistreated teenage actors. I was like, oh God, this is lame. I shouldn't be watching this. And then it was Morphin time, and like the cool robots and monsters and high flying kicks and explosions. And I was like, fuck, I like this.
Yo, real quick, by the way, from Grinner, is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van that shot pizza on the list? Dude, I fucking wish. I love that thing.
Turtle wagon, bro.
Yeah, dude. Turtle wagon up in this bitch, dude. You want to talk about getting P-word? That thing, if you took that thing to the yard, you'd be getting mad P-word.
People are needing us to acknowledge that Tommy, the Green Ranger, I forgot the actor's name, but he passed in the last few years. My favorite thing about him is that in the intervening years after Power Rangers, he started his own pro-Christian MMA line with the catchphrase, Jesus didn't tap, which is so...
That's pretty hilarious.
Whoa, what? Wait, Rilo Kiley's guitarist was Skull of Bulk and Skull? Are you serious, bro? And then Rilo Kiley was in The Wizard. Can that be right? I think that could be right.
That's right.
Jenny Lewis?
Yes.
Yeah, Jane Lewis was in the movie The Wizard with Fred Savage.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Jane Lewis in The Wizard with Fred Savage, for sure. They got back together. They're reunioning. Rilo Kiley is, yeah, absolutely. But anyways,
Not Jenny Lewis and Fred Savage.
no, they're
Power
not.
Rangers was such a like cultural moment. Those toys were impossible to find. And like the Megazord, the Dragon Zord, all that stuff. It's just the human figures with the flip out heads. If you can like bring that image back up, if you look at how weird and misshapen the torsos are, it's because there was a Power Ranger head in the chest.
Right, and it would flip out.
And it would flip out, and those were like real body horror, unappealing.
You know what I'm also going to throw down? You know what's, I would say, like, I feel like is a stronger toy that's essentially the same thing? Voltron, bro.
Yeah.
Voltron fucking ruled, dude. And you know, I know that's before the 90s, but I'm just going to have to throw that out there as well. I mean, we're definitely going to be a little biased. Do you give any fucks or shits about Power Rangers toys?
Not really. It's so funny looking at the list. This is truly the era of action figures and gadgets. A lot of hard plastic. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my hot take.
You're killing it. You're doing great.
Whoa, James, what the fuck is this? That's not my. That's like Jungle Force or Ninja Squad or one of the later Rangers. I don't know that Ranger.
Yeah, that's a weird
not my
Ranger. Yeah, Gundam as well.
Got that from Tirzo.
That's what you went over to whisper about. I was like, I know about this guy who killed this kid.
That's what Tirzo's here for. That's the
Tirzo's
Tirzo
literally here
energy
for.
that keeps people coming back.
Stab me. Except for the way Tirzo talks.
Yeah, but James can hear.
Yeah. James
can hear
speaks Tirzo.
Yeah.
Tirzonics.
Yeah.
All right, Power Rangers. So what are we going? D?
I say D.
All right, let's give it a fucking. Do you D?
D.
Okay, D. Fantastic, D.
There it is, the red robot. That's the Megazord.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. Cuddy McGill, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, everybody, for the mini subs, dude. I'll never forget you guys, man. I'm gonna take you all y'all. We're going to Hawaii, or we'll do Andy Kaufman. We're gonna get ice cream.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
Yeah,
We do
dude.
Dippin' Dots. I like Dippin' Dots.
I hate Dippin' Dots.
When he does too.
And just say before we go to the next
Rita's
one.
Water Ice. How do we feel about Rita's
That's
Water?
her mom's name.
Oh yeah, I love like Italian ice or water ice.
Her
What's
mother
water ice?
is Rita Repulsa.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, no, but her mom's name is Rita.
Oh, nice.
And can I just say I love your essence this evening?
Wait, we're vetoing? What are we vetoing? The Power Rangers?
Oh, mighty. Okay, Power Rangers. Okay.
They have
Wait, are
to
they
be-
vetoing? Are you vetoing Power Rangers?
Feels like they want it up.
Are we
They
being
want it up.
mean?
No, it's okay. They're okay. Again, you need to remember they are they're digital dogs. That's what they are.
Power Rangers up.
Up.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Chad.
Pop that veto balloon. That's enough balloons for me. I don't think we need to put it to a poll. Pop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pop that chat veto balloon. It's over. It's done.
That's okay. All right, we'll just do this one then.
Boom. And there it is. All right. What do we have nexties?
Ooh.
I'm kind of jealous I didn't have a Tamagotchi to take care of back in the day. Again, this was a little slightly kind of past my time, or at least I
You
just
would
didn't
have
get
loved it,
Or it was
'cause,
too maternal in my opinion, or something like that back in the day.
40% of the experience is wiping shit. You would have loved it.
I would have loved it. I had toxic masculinity back in the day, and you know this about me.
You know,
girl.
I'm realizing maybe you would have transitioned better to being a father if you had a Tamagotchi.
Definitely thought you were going with gay, but yeah. Like, I definitely am gay, and also...
Transitioned being gay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess that's a little sus.
Painter Haley says they cause so much emotional trauma, especially these first generation ones.
They
There was
just
no
die
pause
really
button.
easily. Yeah.
And if you just looked away for even a second, there would just be a little pixel angel just floating, just being like, "Oh well, sorry."
I'm so
and there was a grave. There was a
Oh my
little
God.
pixel.
That's
grave.
great. Billy Accurate Horse, maybe Jay can answer this. Did anyone else play the weird Tamagotchi DS game?
I did not. I've never really dove into the expanded Tamagotchi universe, but I did have an OG Tamagotchi. It was a little beep boop electronic toy. Obviously, I needed it. I wanted it. And I remember having a lot of fun. There was something really magical about just like the technology of it, the fact that like it really, the randomness of like getting a different one every time you raised one,
Right.
based on like a bunch of random factors. I want to go hard on this. I want to say like at least A or B for Tamagotchi. I think it is a real like, and from there we got all the digital pets, all the Pooch-E, we wouldn't have Furby without the Tamagotchi.
Teach these kids some responsibility.
Yeah, and teach him how to treat a gal or a man. You know what I mean?
Again, my sister actually had one of these, and she never took care of it. And we should have.
Now she has 6 kids.
Nope, my little sister.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, actually, yeah, that's very different.
Difference.
Very different situation. Yes. We're not going to get into your family traumas. But would you like to renew our vows?
I'm starting to think we need to because I need to add some things.
Oh, yeah. You can only make vow things. You can't make requests of things. You know what I mean?
No. Like it's like in sickness and health till death do us part, and also wash your goddamn hands when you get in the house.
I always wash my hands when I get in the house.
I
My
know
own
nothing
mouth.
of your. Oh no.
So
That
anyways.
wasn't even pantomime. His hands are slick with wetness.
Oh, thank you for the continued
So
gifted
yucky.
sub to Rocket City Royal.
Also, Best Worst Bard, thank you for the raid.
Yes, thank you for the raid, Best Worst Bard. So Tamagotchi, I'm feeling like Tamagotchi is definitely not like a personal experience. Oh my God, I love it thing, but I just love the idea of it. I love it's such a unique, novel thing that was so completely, specifically 90s, like just because the technology just wasn't even there yet.
Hard plastic.
Yeah, but with like digital shit going on, you felt like you were in the future. You know what I mean? It was like you felt like you were walking that line. You were in Blade Runner. Or
It was AI before the bros bros got their hands on it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
And then they were all like, Bitcoin. And you're like, you're ruining this. You're ruining this.
The computer needed to be fun. Why are you making the computer bad?
You play a video game and then you're working to mine the coin. I don't want to play a video game that is a working job. I want to play a fun game that is a fun thing.
You would actually hate the Tamagotchi. It is very needy. It is very...
Yeah, I like it in theory. I don't love it in execution for me personally. Just like Animal Crossing and stuff. Like, I love the idea of it. I can't clomb on it for whatever reason, but I love it for everyone else who loves it, you know? So...
Do they make something similar now?
Yeah.
You can buy a
I mean, you can get Tamagotchis now.
I got my brother a Tamagotchi last Christmas.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can
One
still
of the
get...
new ones with the color screens or like a retro one?
No, it was like a retro one.
That's still good.
You can get them now, but then you can also get them like, I feel like there's so many other simulators for like keeping a thing alive, right?
I feel like when Winnie asks for a dog or a cat, we'll present
keep
her.
keep this original Tamagotchi alive.
No pause
Yes.
button.
Yeah, no pause button Tamagotchi alive for exactly like...
Take it to school.
Oh, your teacher will hate you.
Yeah, keep it alive for exactly 12 years. And then when you're 20, you can... Yeah, so I would say, do we feel... Can I throw out B?
I think B is fair.
Yeah.
You guys are just being so agreeable. This is so nice. I feel like this is the least we've fought in a long time. I love it.
It's the least I've cared about a topic. Just kidding.
Brutal. Sorry, we can't do American accents.
No. I care about many of these toys, but Tamagotchi, sure. Yeah, B.
Brutal War. Thank you so much for the sub. All right, put it at B. All right, here we go. Next, also, yeah, it being banned in schools also is actually
That was fun.
fantastic. Anything that's going to get a ban is
I
great.
definitely witnessed a child like trying to bring one in, and he just like the
Yeah.
and just like no, and like the teacher being like, "I'm taking this," and the kid being like, "It'll die."
Upsetting. It's so upsetting.
All right, what do we have next? Oh, lay it on. All right, it's woman's time.
And man's time. We got Mighty Max and the Polly Pocket, the entire What If toy, but tiny in a little plastic clamshell.
You take it with you.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Again, a really great idea. Not one. I don't even think I owned a Mighty Max. But
Your brother had a Polly Pocket. And
my brother had a Polly Pocket, and yeah, my mother had several family meetings over it. No, yeah. Did you ever fuck with the Polly Pocket?
No, I didn't. But I think it's like miniature Barbie, and I fully support it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that they're in their own little world, their own little environment. Those are really cool. Those are really cool for sure.
Wow.
Oh yeah. No, like you could own. Yeah. You could go to the fashion district. You could go to the vet. You could go to like the dollhouse, or in Mighty Max Land, you could enter the snake prison, or enter the werewolf's grave, or enter the dragon's taint, or whatever horror show they had.
Or the dragon's balls, or the dragon's shaft. They had the whole, and then you could put them all together.
You could assemble
them, and
the
yeah.
dragon's crotch super.
Yeah, the Dragon's Crotch Super Play Set. And then you could play doctor and diagnose the dragon with several different STDs. And they had STD add-on kits. So you could add poxes and tiny red bumps to the dragon. I loved that toy. It was fantastic. Yeah, this seems pretty high for me. Nom nom nom. My ADHD ass would chew on all of the toy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the whatever weird soft rubbery plastic they made the Polly Pocket clothes out of.
Very strong.
They fit like right on the tooth, so you could like really get between there. There is something this is a universal thing, the need to chew on Polly Pocket clothes.
You know, I just remembered when I was a nanny, I played with a lot of Polly Pockets.
There you go. Now you can
That was
speak to it.
so much fun.
Give it a letter grade.
And getting them dressed was much easier than dressing a Barbie.
Or an actual human child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say, you want a letter grade from me?
I would love a letter grade from you.
I'm going to say B.
Ooh. I feel it's personally, me and my Mighty Maxes, they were a constant companion. They were like the most toy you could bring with you in a backpack, on a plane, in a school trip, where like, you couldn't bring all your action figures. You couldn't bring your G.I. Joe Fort Missile Town, but like within the Mighty Max, you at least had like a concentrated avatar of play with you constantly, and that meant a lot to me.
I think we're feeling more A is people just keep talking about how bad they want to chew on these things. Just the edible, the edible element of these things is.
Tirzo is nodding in acknowledgement.
Yeah. So I think
so wistful.
I think if I get not giving it an S, but I think we do have to give it an A. Are you guys cool with that?
I absolutely.
And by the way, Lexi, you're allowed to scream and claw and say, I hate that idea. It should be B, just, I get it. It goes against all of your natural impulses, but you can refute things and be angry and contentious.
I think it's nice we have a nice person on the panel with us for once.
Then let's agree that it is an A.
Billy Wayne Davis slapped me in the jaw several times when
It
the
is
cameras
true.
were off.
It is true. Now, using this letter grade concept, me as a father. What are we going?
Ooh, is there a letter grade for constantly improving?
No. No, there is an F and a D, and there is a C. Yeah. I feel like that is the D of that, right? Like he's trying. So D?
No.
This is what I want to have Lexi back on, and we're going to take all the elements like patience, what else do you do with a child? Playtime, discipline, all that. We'll take all of the elements of parenting, and we will hash it out, and we will rank all of those for me.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for that.
Wow, I don't want to be mean though.
The whole point of the show is to be mean.
Okay, well then fine. Yes, that I can actually be mean about. But no, I'm gonna say that you
hit me, beat me right now. Hit me now. They want to see it. Be mean. Be mean. No. God in heaven, this is your
Very
one time. Oh, but when the cameras go off, all of a sudden she's. But while the cameras are on, I'm just dainting my little tiny hands. Those hands turn into giant griffin claws. All right, what are we talking about?
What letter I would give you as a parent?
Yeah.
I actually.
D. We already talked about that.
You care so much.
Yeah.
So I think that and how much you love Winnie, that's like an A.
Okay.
Or A rank.
There you go.
A rank.
Thank you so much. Yep, I agree. It was her trying to kind of save a little face on that, but it's definitely D. Holden looks like a chubby Tony Deppen. I don't even know what that means. Who's Tony? Can you pull up Tony Deppen?
Yeah, wow, that's a real deep. I don't even know.
Can you pull up Tony
We're gonna
Deppen?
look it up, and it's gonna be brutal, Holden. I don't think we want to know.
No, I need to know what chubby version of a man I am.
Is Tony with an I? I don't even know if it's a man.
Tony, Tonideppen.
Tony DePeepin.
Tony DePep. Tony
correct.
DePepin. Well, anyways, I guess,
Yes, I did.
James is struggling over there. Does he even exist? He just make up a person's name?
You're like, that guy.
I think you just want to call me chubby. Yeah, I think you just want to call me a chubby man. All right.
Look it up, and it's Tony Deppen, the world's fattest man, born in 1837.
Oh, he's a wrestler. Apparently, it's not with an I.
Okay.
All right, what do we got next?
Next toy.
Now talk about the thing you snuck into class to, and because my whole goal was, and I also had a Mario Bros. Wristwatch that I could play a very poor, weird kind of Tiger Electric version of Mario Bros. Right? This was the thing I could sneak into a classroom and be like, I'm being bad. I'm playing video games in class. Like for some reason, the idea of playing video games in class was like the sweetest plum to me.
Oh, of course.
And I was plum crazy.
Video games are the opposite of class.
Yeah.
You were breaking the system in your own tiny, annoying way.
Except for teachy video games. That was where class and math munchers or whatever.
Oh, I would eat the.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, just because he's fuckable, you don't want to agree, Jake? Whatever. Yeah, I see that. I'm with that. And, I'm a little old.
You're better looking.
Yeah, thank you.
You're both very wet.
Yeah, I think that's why he went with that, because he's just a very wet man. I think maybe people are a little all over the place when it comes to Tiger Electronics, but like if you got a good one, it was legitimately really good and fun.
It was like the equivalent.
There were a lot of bad ones.
It was the equivalent of like those games that came out for like iPhone and iPod Touch when the App Store just opened. It was like real like doodle jump simple ass games that you could play forever, but the issue was that they would have the name like Castlevania 3 on it, and you'd buy it, getting really excited.
Well,
and like, oh man, I can't play Castlevania.
I think honestly the best games, and this is even from a person who like didn't like sports, was like the baseball game. I remember being extremely fun. Like you couldn't get it based off the IP. Although I do remember a Ninja Gaiden one that I thought was pretty solid. That was like a platformer.
No, there's no way it was good. They made a Street Fighter one, and it was god-awful. I want to rank this low. I feel like this is a desperate... This should not have existed. We were like... The Game Boy was just a little too pricey. And that X-Men game was impossible. It was so convoluted. It like didn't work. It was the graphics were like all jittery.
But it was definitely like the son. We have Game Boy at home.
Yeah.
But I will say that for all of the kids, parents who couldn't afford a Game Boy, I mean, this was the alternative.
Would it just be that game that it advertised? Oh.
You don't remember these?
I don't.
Dude, I remember like bus rides. Yeah, I feel like some of that kind of stuff was actually
with the
good.
Fucking voice clips. Those were all like, you've hit a home run.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
The
ball is in the parking lot.
To actually play.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, okay. Holden, name one specific good one. I can't. It's been years. Sorry, I didn't mean to get upset with you. I'm just kind of angry.
We put Beanie Babies at F?
Beanie Babies are at F, yeah.
So I guess this is a D. There is fun to be had.
There's more fun to be had. There's more.
But I'm glad this is left in the dust of the past.
Sure. There was a Little Mermaid one. Oh.
Yeah, and there was like an everything one. I mean, any IP you could possibly imagine, there was one.
In a weird.
I'm actually surprised we never did a Wizard and the Bruiser on Tiger Electronic Games.
It just was like you took some like leftover calculator parts, added something kids actually wanted to it, and then
butt bag. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Ninja Turtles one was actually kind of good. I kind of remember the Ninja Turtles one. Like every now and again there'll be like a gem. Oh, let's give it a D because it's not completely useless. But I am now with you. For the most part, they were all really bad, but there were a couple of good ones. Give it a D. Actually, do you care?
I don't.
Okay, great. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care about anything. All she cares about is takeout on the way home.
But that's a fun take, though, right?
Out. That's a fun takeout. All right, what do we have nuked? The Kinect. Whoa, mama.
Loved these. My brother had these. I loved playing with these. These were so cool. They incite creativity. They incite creativity. No, they're actually lots of fun. I think these are super cool.
Okay, but Lexi, hear me out. We're doing a Sophie's Choice here. It's World War II. A German Nazi is holding a gun to Lego and connects his heads, and they're like, "You must only pick one, Sophie Lexi, because this is World War II, and I am a Nazi, and I am forcing you to choose." And the repercussions of this choice, much like Sophie's Choice, will haunt you for the rest of your life. You're gonna pick Lego.
Yeah.
And I am a honey French waiter, and I am ready to take you back home and show you my buns. Right? We're role playing.
Watch out, he's from the Vichy.
Jake, can you come over with us tonight? I think we gotta get some role playing going. You don't have to be in the room. You can just be yelling Nazi things from the hallway.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Well, we are looking for middle-aged lovers.
The French waiter is both horny but scared. He must get his nut exploding out of him.
Meanwhile, on the other hand, I'm doing like a puppet show for women.
Yeah. Also running reconnaissance. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
God, I love this situation.
Lego is not a 90s toy.
Yeah.
90s goes across things.
There was like the sticks are helpful in the building of the things, and yeah, look at that.
Make
a Ferris
do that
wheel.
with Lego.
Look at that.
Ferris wheel.
So
beautiful.
You have very positive feelings for Kinects, and it is not a imitator. It has its own merits. That is your
I think so, yeah.
I'm just really excited about this role play fantasy. What? I couldn't give a shit about Kinects. I just want to be a dirty French waiter, damn it.
I hear there are overworked parents in here with bone pain and various food allergies.
It is a special bone pain in my pantaloons. I was there at D-Day. I served them baguette. I don't...
Now I want a baguette.
Oh. Have we done breads?
Yeah, I think we did breads. Yeah, I think we did breads. Maybe we didn't do breads. No, we haven't done breads.
We did bagels.
Yeah.
Lavash S tier, saying it right now. Root Maria says, I am lightheaded. Okay.
All right. Connects, I'm high on too. I'm really cool with it. I mean, I didn't really play with it myself and like Legos all day, like for sure. You know what I mean? Thank you, Apple Card Très Bon. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Connects didn't have little like space guys with like cool little laser guns.
Yeah.
And couldn't build like cool robots with them. I always thought I considered them the Burger King to Lego's McDonald's, the Pepsi.
Whoa!
That's cool. All right, no, this is.
Well, that's cool, but you could make anything cool. You could take fucking toothpicks and make something really cool.
No, you can't do that with toothpicks right out the box.
You'd at least need some glue.
Yeah, Holden. What about the glue?
F. Now, what would you give it, Lexi?
A, for sure.
Not S? No. Do you have other things that are S? I mean, I kind of agree that it's not like, it's fine, you know.
How I spend
Kind
my
of a
S on it.
dweeb. Well,
I
there's
thought-
not a
I thought
single
it was-
S. There's not a lone S.
Well, we have a few more to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, A.
What do you think, Jake?
I was gonna go closer to B, so well. If A is where we're heading, I'm not gonna like.
I'll say this right now. Alexis Robbins.
No.
If this. And that's every time, right? And that's what I have to deal with. And then you guys go, oh, she's right. You're wrong. Oh, she's good. You're bad. But that's what I'm dealing with. You can't couples therapy that out of her. No, let me say this. Alexis Robbins, if this will repair our marriage, I will go with A.
Great.
All right, make it A.
This marriage is being held together with Connects and toothpicks.
All right. Now, whatever, Lexi, greater than Holden. Take away Melissa's veto balloon. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
No.
I'm damn done. I'm damn done with it.
Insult all of our personal relationships. That is LPN's dictum.
All right, what do we have next?
Hardly know him.
Yeah, what was what? I don't know what's going. Hey.
So this is before the Nerf Elite, before the blaster that we have all known and loved. 90s Nerf.
But the fucking Gatling gun ruled, bro. The Gatling gun ruled.
Storm? Are you talking about the Arrow Storm?
Yeah, that thing was awesome as shit. The balls. Yeah, I'm
the Master Blaster.
Yeah.
Although it's the Master Blaster is twice the barrels of the original Nerf ball shooter, which was called the Ball-O-Matic, which was my nickname in college if I had any friends.
I absolutely love the Nerf gun. I think it was one of those because, like, you know, when something like actually worked correctly as a childhood toy, you were like blown away by it.
Yeah.
Like, because nothing ever worked, right? Like, you'd buy like invisible ink or some dumb shit, and it would always like sort of work and be very disappointing. But like the Nerf toy actually, like, it looked like the thing, and you got it and pulled it out, and it was the thing, and it worked, and you were shooting your friends with it and having so much fun with it. Alexis Robbins.
Yes.
What would you say?
S rank.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. What do you have any
absolutely.
memories of Nerf?
Getting hit with a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Of course I do. But yeah, no, great toy, sustainable.
Reusable.
Right. Like wait, what's the newest incarnation of the Nerf gun?
They got the little gel blasters, which are like kind of little BB guns. But yeah, you're right. Those you shoot once and then it's gone.
But there's, it has lasting power.
It was great. It was such a fine balance of something that would like sort of hurt isn't even maybe the right word, but like
impact.
Do enough impact to be like but like not actually ever necessarily injure anyone. I mean, unless you got hit in the eye or something like that.
You could use them in the house, and
you could use them in the house. Like they were absolutely like gave you that fun. I'm playing war games. I'm playing, shoot 'em ups with my buddies, and it worked and it felt good.
You ever have the Nerf Joust set?
Yes, I fucking love the Nerf.
That was an amazing.
I loved the Nerf
toy.
Joust set. I loved the Nerf Joust set.
And also that football.
No, Jake, you cannot use them in the house, says Zub Marie.
Well, I use modified blasters. They have much higher.
Yeah, you use murder weapon.
I mean, just
level.
Okay, you can punch holes in cardboard, but that's hardly. I use eye protection. It's fine. If you put up the image one more time, I was an unathletic kid. that like screaming whistle spiral football. I thought I was the next Dan Marino.
Yeah,
Even
it was
I
great.
could throw a spiral with that thing. It
was
And
great.
it wasn't until I picked up a real football and I was like, oh no, my powers are gone.
Right. And he shoots them at our very old windows, says Zoot Marie. Unbelievable, Jay. Can you put up that jousting side? I don't know if you were looking for
it's
that.
Nerf jousting or Nerf
Some people
fencing.
are asking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It
Nerf
was-
fencing, maybe. Yeah,
The way it
something
worked
like
was
that.
there was like a big kind of pool noodle blade,
Yeah.
and then around the handguard were these 4 targets. So you had to there was
Yeah,
no
you tried to,
point
like,
in
push
hitting the
those
friend.
in. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
all about like actually.
Yeah.
So you were
But you would end up just hitting the fuck out of each other.
very similar to it.
Yeah, very similar to that, and I loved it. It was absolutely great. But you would devolve into you just completely
yeah.
just whapping your
meh.
buddy. Yeah, absolutely. But
Listen, we all love
There you go.
whacking.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, Tirzo,
There we go.
my special work blaster.
yeah, there's your special work blaster. Absolutely.
This is different.
These are way crazier.
This
These
is
are
not.
way crazier.
You don't.
And keying out a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
What? Yeah, no, that's different. That's different.
Every day, Britt.
PTSD is kicking in.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Shot at Blockbuster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My PTSD, we can shut it up. Thank you. It's ricocheting. All right. So, anyways,
Hold on, wait. I have one more clip.
can't wait to watch you hunched over picking
Yeah, I
this
know.
up after
I'm
the show.
going to be.
Shoot it somewhere.
So I'll be the one to.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
All right. Anyways, okay, they're gone. They're done now.
What's more fun about that is your reaction to it.
Yeah. It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
They're everywhere. I'm going to be here all night.
You're gonna be here for a long time, but I will say that I think it's time to give the Nerf gun an S.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ranger Haley, you can find those on the shelf at Target. It's insane.
That's crazy. Those are like not legit. All right. What do we have next? Pogs, baby. Man, you know what? I wanted to, I have a funny, I just think they're so funny and stupid. I have a little bit of a nostalgia for them, but I thought they were dumb as shit back in the day, and I think they're dumb as shit now. We did an episode on them. My first Pogs was a pack of Spawn Pogs, and I had no idea what was going. Spawn I know Spawn the comic book, and I was like, "What the fuck are these?" I was like, I guess they're like trading cards, but they're not. And then I realized this is a game.
Yeah.
And I think, and for me, the ultimate relic of the '90s is the OJ Slammer, is like the OJ Simpson
In the Slammer.
in the Slammer for Pogs. That is like the absolute ultimate.
Lexi, do you remember how to play the game of Pogs?
Okay, so
All right, here we go.
when I guess maybe 7th grade or 8th grade maybe, and there were all the cool skater boys in my neighborhood.
And you were saying, "See you later, boys."
And yes, Avril. And I said, yes, I know how to play Pogs when they asked. I had no idea what they were or how to play them, but they were like, oh, that's so cool. You know how to play Pogs. And I was like, yeah, I do it all the time. Whatever, it's fine. And when they were like, all right, we're going to play Pogs with the Lexes. I was like, what do I do? Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
And then you just then they were like, throw the thing at the pile of cardboard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you were like,
Do it,
that's
like-
it?
And then I was
Do
like,
a
this is
barely
dumb.
anything thing, yeah. And then we I get to take your stuff, and it was baby's first gambling, which you can feel different kinds of ways about. It was definitely that. I mean, it was, and again, I'm always gonna like something a little bit just when it gets banned from schools, and Pogs did get banned from schools because of the gambling nature of them and everything. Because it really was like you'd had to get hunched down like you're playing dice at the school. Like it felt, like being bad kids in this weird way, which I do think is cool. But it's also was exactly Melissa's. It was 90s tiddlywinks, and that's not cool. So I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on these.
There's the game itself was so bad. The
Yeah.
game itself was just so fundamentally unfun.
Yeah.
There was just as a weird thing where, because it was just cardboard, it was just designs on cardboard, how out there the fad got with all skulls. And I remember I got Jewish Pogs called Pogim that had pictures of rabbis on him.
Oh my God.
That is how thoroughly this thing had just infected the culture. It was, but yeah, no, I really.
Yeah, the Alf Pog. I love that. Yeah, Alf Pog. For sure.
Please, James, bring up. Do you remember Alf? He's back in Pog form.
Oh yeah.
We must acknowledge.
He's back in Pog form. DVD Muckle, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah. So
I guess that we're feeling kind of wistful. We have like positive memories, but just as a discrete. Steve Allen.
Steve Allen, inventor of the Pog.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't know.
I could almost go F on this, but there is a couple things you are right, Jake, that's giving me a little bit of a D-ishness. I wouldn't
would
go
say
higher than a D.
C.
Why
I'd
would
say
you go C, dude? You're insane.
You're right. No, you're right. As a discrete fun object.
I'll tell you what, if you piss your own pants right here, right now in the studio, I'll let it be a C. But if you don't do that, it's going to be a D.
I already pissed my pants 20 minutes ago.
What? All right, yeah,
Let's call it the Comedyman's Gambit.
All right, let's go D, right? Got D, right, Lexi?
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
a
Definitely.
special little
So I was
secret.
like, this is stupid, and now I've lost respect for all of the boys in my neighborhood.
Can we play night games later?
Nope.
Okay. All right, what do we have next?
Oh, you know they made like an erotic Pog set.
Oh,
Where you're
yeah.
like, oh, Lexi, you're
Oh,
gonna
my
have
God,
to
American
take
Girl.
the-
So this was a 90s thing,
This
huh?
peaked in the 90s. It started as like kind of a bespoke small like business that was just like, what if we made dolls creepy for $200?
Wow, we've got a couple of S tiers already. Wow, all right, Lexi.
I mean, I inherently found them creepy, as would any person who
Please put them
sees
back on screen for a second. I must. Ooh.
It is. It's not necessarily too realistic, but I don't know. It definitely just looks like that doll in your grandmother's spare room that, you know what I mean, that just like is gonna come and kill you in your sleep.
And my thing was just, it's a little classist. Like, that was so expensive. It felt like a Wade. It was kind of like one of the earliest versions of like having a luxury, item that you could like show off your kind of a higher class with.
And
if your
I never
parents
had
could
one.
afford them.
Yeah, I never had one.
Yeah, you were
none of us.
Jacksonville
In
dirt
the
girl.
90s, I told you my favorite thing to play with was a stapler.
Man made out of mud. Yeah, a mud man that you called Bertrand, I believe, was his name.
Yeah, I think that American Girl dolls. I don't know. It's fun to think about, but then it just becomes such a money sink, and I don't know.
So there's there's no appeal
that.
that like you had to sign adoption papers and they took your picture with it and you got to read their little card that's like, Bethany was born during a tumultuous time during the antebellum era.
Right, like Cabbage Patch.
I want to get. Can I see some letters in chat? I want to see some letters in chat right now. F through S. I want to just see some
This
letters.
is definitely I feel like a lot of this is an aspirational toy for a lot of 90s kids. I feel like that's where a lot
They
of this
did come with a
This is the funny thing.
Right.
It's like either F or S.
Yeah.
because this was the Christmas gift they had pinned all
Yes.
their hopes and dreams on, or it's just like, no.
Representative
rich
like
girl
what I
class.
don't look like, or the money my family doesn't have, or XYZ.
But
And I'm for the working man, damn it. I struggled hard just because I went to I went to a damn private school and I got whatever I wanted. My favorite Christmas ever had nothing to do with anything other than the fact that I got a TV, VCR, to PlayStation. But damn it, I'm for you, workers. You fools. I'm with you.
they did give you a little history lesson, though. So, because they would be from different eras, right? So, different American eras. And
Marie, could you put an F or S poll up for American Girl doll? I would actually appreciate that.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you so
sweet
much for
flesh
that.
wife.
Should I do that too? Nummy, nee.
I
That's not-
never nummy.
that's not what Jake did.
Unless it was the cartoon dumpster and I was particularly drunk.
I don't know. I'm just trying something different.
Check out the cartoon dumpster, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thursdays, dude. Puppet Charity's going to be ripping a rock, the cartoon Puppet Man. All right. We've got what is it for you? What is it for you?
Okay. So the fact that you can take your American Girl doll to a store like I did with Amy and my goddaughter, and we went and had her hair done.
Ooh.
And got to buy clothes for her. It seems amazing and disgusting at the same time. Like many things in my life.
All right.
So
I feel very torn. Like from a capitalist
my wife
point of
touched me
view,
just
it is S rank, but from
a humanist point.
And I think I'm essentially asking your opinion, but I do think I'm just going to go with the result of this poll, whether it be F or S. I think we just go with it.
How much does it cost to get like a doll blowout?
$200 or something?
it's so much.
Oh,
it's
for the
probably
blowout, I
like
don't know.
$30.
What? Is it a tie?
Oh my
Wait,
god.
we can't see. Is it literally equal, or is there one like up?
It looks like it's equal.
Can you check? Yeah, we can't see.
Oh my god.
Dead
on.
Dead split.
God
Exact-
damn it, dude.
All right, what do we do? Lexe, you know what? We throw it to the clown.
Yeah, the
Chaos reigns.
clown chooses.
The clown must choose.
The clown must choose. The clown must choose. The clown must choose. The clown must choose.
F.
What? No, we don't know.
Wait.
We don't know. We don't
Wait.
know where it goes. See?
That was very compromising for our dark clown of chaos.
All right. Yeah, that was just a weird, just smart choice.
Or what is more chaotic
Then compromise. then very balanced compromise. All right. Well, there you go. What is next? Yes, over, done. Oops, it's the greatest toy that's ever made. You idiots! You're so stupid. I can't even believe I'm sitting with you. God knows. Look, that's the van. James. First of all, everyone in this room's stupid for not putting the fucking Technodrome up in that bitch. Much less the fuck yeah, James.
afford a I couldn't even get
It was the American Girl doll of yes, I got a Technodrome
God
like
damn.
a motherfucker. Dude, I also had the blimp.
I tried holding my breath till I turned blue, passed out, hit my head on the glass coffee table, and I still didn't get a goddamn Technodrome.
Also, yes, I love it, dude. I fucking love the Technodrome. I had the Anite Grinner. I did have the fucking thing that shot the pizza slices, and talk about like that looks like a toy that probably doesn't actually work, and then you get it, and those pizza slices flew across the room out of that fucking van every single time. I also had the drill car that Bebop and Rocksteady would use.
Comics started in 1984, the cartoon started in 1989, and it picked up steam in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean,
definitively.
totally.
early
It was a
90s.
90s ass fucking toy. Absolutely.
Plus, it launched the entire like gross, weird kind of like vein that gave us Street Sharks, Toxic Crusaders, so many other things.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. By the way, Ghostbuster Station also ruled butt back, and those Ghostbuster toys were also really cool. We almost might need to do a whole nother like IP action figure.
Just action figure.
But like even I mean, there were so many great like villain toys for the Ninja Turtles. Like there was literally, I remember just disgusting my mother with the toys I would want, like the Wombat one. There was of course the Bayou alligator, but there was literally one that was just it was like a see-through.
Mutagen Man.
Mutagen Man.
If
You
look
could
up
see through it.
Mutagen Man.
And it was just like guts and
It
shit.
was just guts.
My mom was like, "Really? This is what you want?" I'm like, "Please,
Mommy, I want the guts.
Oh yeah, if you know, I just loved it. Lexi, if you have a negative word to say about Ninja Turtles toys, we're gonna have a massive fight when we
I'm
get home and
afraid
potentially
you're
be
gonna leave
separated.
me.
Yeah. Or yes.
Okay.
It rolls. Its skin's coming off in different places.
I kind of love it.
It's awesome, man.
To be fair,
James, I'm sorry to get you right back in the Google image search.
Oh yeah, no.
Shredder without his shirt. The shirt was made of cloth and you lost it immediately, and so all you had was this weird, like, gnarly old man torso. It was fucking crazy.
I truly love Ninja Turtles, and so I'm
Krang.
gonna have to go with you.
Thank you. And that was the second touch for the night I just got, by the way, which was very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I love it.
You are my own Ninja Turtle.
God, yes.
Oh.
All right. Yeah,
No, don't.
Cut the... Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah, dude. He was so sexy, man. Yeah, this was like
Wait.
my first Lexus Robbins, you know what I mean? A little bit. But either way, if you have this and not Groovy Girls, what was Groovy Girls? No touching. Okay, no more touch. But yeah, man, it was fantastic, and I loved it, and I think it's an S for me, dog. I will say though, I think you could definitely make an argument for like, hey, this line was like stronger than Ninja Turtles or whatever. It's kind of, but I don't know what's on the rest of the list per se. But it kind of is our representative of like this type of action figure,
Yes,
right?
that is why I understand it has origins in a 1980s comic book and a cartoon that technically premiered in 1989, but this to me is a definitive 90s action figure.
So I would actually say, you know, and honestly, I feel like Mike Lawrence would be a great guest for this. We do an action figures episode. We will do that in the future because there's so many
a steaming dump on biker mice from Mars. I don't care if it makes me the villain of the story.
But dude, my brother's version of the Technodrome was way cooler. The fucking G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can really get into it, dude. For sure. But anyways,
Please allow us an S.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Seems like it had so much, spin-off stuff and all these things,
Do you want to make out in front of everybody? All right.
Don't make out from me.
Yeah, I want to do it while you silently watch. That's the whole fun of it.
I'm
I
not
wanted
going
him
to
to yell
Nazi
Nazi.
voice.
Yeah, while you do that voice that you did that got me so aroused. All right, okay, let's put Ninja Turtles at S. Beep. Yeah, the aircraft carrier took up my entire room. It was crazy. It was like it was a commitment to put it out.
So
It was insane. All right.
These are groovy girls, apparently.
Oh.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that was just mentioned. But I was like,
Groovy
wait, do we have to judge these?
No,
None of us remember
asked me
it.
what groovy girl.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No, James, you're doing an incredible job. You're doing an incredible job.
Launched in
But Marie says,
19
Jake, I'll make out with you. So there
I'm
you go.
looking forward to it. He's a great kisser.
Oh, yeah? You think she's a better kisser than my wife? Then I say we swap to find out.
No. No offense, but ew.
No offense.
All right. What do we have? What do we have next? What do we have? Finally. Well, I will say, Furby, I think, we did a whole episode. I'm kidding. We did a whole
I'll
episode.
make out with Marie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Jake and I will swap. And you and I will make out.
Yeah. Compromise.
Compromise.
Tirzo, how do you feel about this beautiful compromise?
Yeah. There you go. And Tirzo can make out with a balloon.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
James, you can make out with Google image search.
All right, Uber Eats, calm down a little bit, okay? Simmer, okay? A little too excited about this prospect.
I mean,
The thing with whatever, dude.
Holden, I don't want to alarm you, but we both have bisexual white
That's
face.
right.
It's not even.
And she's such a little minx. She's such trouble. That's right. You're gonna get it.
Oh, God.
What? No, like at some point. Anyways, not anytime soon. God help us. But anyways, what were we talking about? I'm so. Yeah,
Furby.
I still can't read it. I still don't know what it is. My mind is taking me places that are uncanny. Anyways,
What are you thinking about there, Holden?
Furby, I'm thinking about, okay, what I like about Furby is we covered Furby recently, and Furby's like become kind of a meme. It's really stood the test of time even more than the Tamagotchi, which we also covered, I think, in that exact episode. And also, I have a feeling I know what Tirzo is conjuring right now. And also, it's funny and scary, and it was a huge craze back in the day, but it's kind of continued to weirdly like be in the, kind of in the zeitgeist, in a really fun way.
I guess, yeah, it is on brand for LPN TV to be like, embrace the monster. We love its unsettling, uncanny nature. And of course the weird
great.
Furby reboots.
Yes, the strange. I'm following.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. You can find way.
Oh
more
yeah, the
horrible
crazy like snake ones and stuff.
just a weird demon made of baby arms with the Furby face.
Yes,
sticking
all
out.
that. Yeah, long Furby rather. It's not really a snake. It's just long Furby. But yeah, awful. They're really, really terrible in the best way possible, right? Like they're just a wonderfully meme-ified thing that's creepy and unsettling and great. Yep, yeah. And they're awesome. they're almost better now than they were.
That's what I'm thinking. That's where my mind is going, is that at the time they were, like the Tamagotchi, annoying, but also they had whirring, clicking motors. Yeah. They talked, and it was all like, and
the Furby language is kind of annoying.
Yeah, so like I don't want to give it like an S. I'm like even A feels high for me. I feel like
I wouldn't do that. You know what feels really good to me? Nice.
Wow, I would wear that.
You know what feels
that is a flex.
What feels really good to me, honestly, I think is maybe B, and it wouldn't be a B if it was just lived and died from the fad that it was back in the day, but because it kind of came back. What were you?
Resurgence power.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean I agree. It definitely scared the shit.
Did you have one?
Kelly did.
Yeah.
And it would just be like in all of the stuffies, surrounded by 1,000 Beanie Babies, and it would just open its eyes.
Yeah, creepy.
Oh, scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bean.
We're getting there.
We got the bean bee.
We're getting there.
I don't know I think that's as bad as it gets.
My mom fully believed they had demons in them, which I think is wonderful. Live by the Furb, die by the Furb. So yeah, but you know what? We don't have any stipulation that it can't be because it's became relevant again. But I wouldn't put it past a B. I think it is a B, right?
It is a B.
Furby. It's a B.
But it also kind of Furby. It also kind of had a lot of lore around it, and they're all possessed and all of this. Like that's kind of fun.
That's
too.
really fun.
I think that bumps it up a little.
People
bit.
thought they were like surveillance.
Yeah, exactly.
Toys.
I think a good toy should be controversial.
Yeah, I agree. I mentioned the banning of school thing. It was never banned from schools, I don't believe, but still, that helps, that kind of thing. B.
I'm gonna say A.
I'm gonna hold fast on B.
Because I love you, I'm going A.
Wow.
Oh, you do
Put it
love
at A.
me.
Love wins.
But because also I'm not a good guy, pop my balloon and send it right down to B. Send it right down to B.
It's incredible. Honestly, what a showman.
Yep.
What a showman.
Pop it and send it right down to B. That's right.
There's too many people have been supporting us and helping the stream. It's hard to find which balloon. Yeah,
Tears having balloon issues over there. There we go. Yeah,
Jeez.
Oh, that's going to happen a lot more.
yeah.
What?
You jumped out of your chair.
I love
you
that
were
was
terrified.
scare.
Oh, we only
love
have
it.
2 left, huh? All right. Well, that makes sense. We're getting kind of nearish the normal end time for the stream. Let's get into the second to last one. We do have balloons to pop, actually. Let's have a check-in on that. We do have some veto balloons to pop.
We got Kapoof.
Chad already had their veto balloon popped, by the way.
Z.
Melissa's. We've got TMB. We've got Jake and Lexi. We've got Nosferatu Rats and Kapoof.
Yeah.
So there you go. All you guys have balloons. Lexi, you have a balloon. And Jake, you have a balloon. So there you go. You can pop it at any time. Yeah, that's my wife, the great. Okay? She's pretty. What, do you think she would be some Uglo? You think I'd date Uggs? I'd date hotties, bro, and marry them. Or whatever.
Them?
Yeah, or one of them.
Many of them?
No, I married one of them. But just so you know, by the way, great Jodie Foster. I'd love to show you my fucking hit list. All right, from my 20s.
Then we can't do another one of your "I'm not a bigamist, but if I were."
I'm just saying.
Rants.
I pulled some pretty ripping slices.
I
we'll just say.
bet.
I think
My hit
I think
list
Kapoof
is-
just said Furby up.
Oh, wait, does that make
okay.
it S?
No, it makes it A because I popped it down.
Oh, right.
Kapoof to Furby to A out of some sort of odd allegiance to Alexis Robbins.
Or a love of Furby. Maybe they saw the bean Furby and was like, yeah.
Don't give into it. You don't have to justify it. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Scared me again.
She's a hot mama, and I got, you know what I mean? I've got the charm. I've got charm. I've got class. Okay.
You've got a greatly reduced sweating problem, I've noticed, and I applaud you for it.
From not drinking during the week.
Incredible.
Absolutely. Unlike this lush over
During
here.
the week is like 3 days.
What? I know it's Monday,
By
Tuesday,
the
Monday.
way.
I had a little bit, but whatever. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days, because Friday I have to get drunk on the stream.
Oh, you have to.
Yes, it's a drunk man stream.
Has to.
All right, what do we have next?
Sky
dancers.
What if Barbie could take an eye out? That's the real question.
And do you have the video all queued up, James? Do you have the video? One of my favorite videos of all time. We've got some S's already in chat.
Oh, really?
People very excited.
They're so dumb.
Oh yeah, wait,
Yeah.
check this out. This is amazing.
Always love this.
Got her brand new Sky Dancer. She
Christmas
puts it in
morning,
the launcher.
favorite toy she got.
There
Christmas
it
morning,
goes.
and it's up.
Whee!
And
Look at her.
I love how it
and into hell.
I love how it lands for 2 seconds. Like it really did not need to go into the fire.
Tirzo loves that the child's
It's amazing.
dreams burned.
It's amazing. So yeah, I really love it. Really love. Actually, I don't really had. Again, it was kind of a girly toy for girls, so I didn't really have much of experience with it.
Fluffy Bear acknowledges there was the boy version. I believe they were called Dragon Riders.
Yes, they were.
And unfortunately, they were a little late to the game,
Yeah.
and so the stink of femininity made it poisonous for
Yes.
America's boys, and it's
100%.
unfortunate.
100%.
These were one of those toys that were a liability. They hurt so many people. I think they were on some list of most dangerous toys. I just think they're so dumb.
Yeah,
Hard
yeah.
plastic wings, no foam.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like real
Go
slicing
figure.
dice.
Yeah, it's so funny with the whole girly toy for girls thing, because no, really, but Coding Buddy, like I feel like I look back at it and it's so silly, but I was so afraid, like it was just in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was just such an air around like, gotta be a man, we don't cry at all, like you can't, I mean, it was so tense around that, like you couldn't
It has
show.
a lot to say about
You couldn't
his
show
childhood.
any femininity whatsoever if you were in my world, like for sure.
And
as a
despite
boy.
those odds, you decided to be who you are.
Yeah, big, strong, big, mean man. Yeah,
Oh,
big, strong man.
no, Holden.
Oh, yeah. No. What would you give a
Dragonflies with a Z.
Dragonflies.
Okay.
Wait, but that's like not
really
a very
flies.
badass name. Dragonflies is not a very badass
No,
name.
it's
Reminds
not.
me of a dragonfly. Lexi, what would you say?
Oh God, the F rank.
Too violent, too scary.
Stupid.
Stupid?
Just so
Okay.
like it's not well made enough. It's just like launch it and see how it's gonna hurt you.
Oh, remember the pun we made? What they should have been called?
Pussy House.
No, Feyblades.
Oh yeah, Feyblades. Yeah, Feyblades, because they were like upside down Beyblades. All right. So we're giving it an F.
I mean, that's my opinion. Why? Is that
It didn't hurt people. No, I want you to have your F. What do you think? F? You cool?
F? I mean, I don't know. That feels wrong. I'd say it's you couldn't make them now, or if you had to make them now, it'd just all be like soft, like nonsense foam. It took the Barbie and made it a high RPM death machine. That's inherently cool. I don't
It's
know.
part of the fun, Lexi, hurting yourself. Yeah.
okay?
What
At
do you
least
want
C. At least C.
Okay, we're gonna go C. Are you cool with C?
I had.
You also have a veto balloon too, so you can always veto it down.
Yeah, I'm cool with C.
All right, let's
Oh.
do C.
So congenial and so agreeable. Thank you.
Not F. It was live for the danger of the dance. Yes, absolutely.
A child I babysat for launched one in a very big house, and it got very damaged and kind of fell apart immediately.
Yeah.
Lots of floor.
Doesn't seem like a very good, solid toy.
Just think.
I hear it. Weaponized femininity, though. I get that, Marie. All right, what do we got? What do we got last and left? This is it. Last one. Oh, baby, the Super Soaker. I mean, who are we kidding? It's just like Nerf. I was even going to bring it up earlier. I was like, the only other thing like that is the Super Soaker, where like, wow, it really did the thing it advertised. It never let you down in that sense, you know? And it was a summer staple.
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
One of my favorite things about it is that they did offer all of like the higher tier ones for the rich kids, but in reality, they all kind of performed the same. And if anything, like the bulkier ones were kind of a disadvantage.
Did Coding Bunny have a veto balloon?
I know.
Oh, okay. No, I don't believe so. Sorry, Coding Bunny. But anyways, didn't you call your, I'm guessing that's penis, a Super Soaker? No, I didn't, butt bags, because I'm a grown adult. Unbelievable. These people. These wretches.
Oh, you're talking about the scumlords. But
Yes.
We love them. They support us.
I love them so much.
I mean, I think Super Soaker is like way high up. I think it's great. You know, I even like.
Especially when you consider the state of the squirt gun
Yeah, it
before
was
that.
so weak.
So, like, the worst.
Nothing.
Genuinely not fun.
Yeah.
And then these things came out, and it
And
was...
pumping them, and like, and there was like more
the
to it.
anticipation,
Yeah, the pump was like,
build-up.
and the intimidation. Like sometimes all you had to do was just go pump the thing, and you know, and everybody around you would be like running away from you.
Yeah.
Like that felt so great. You felt like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, it was so
Awful.
cool. Yeah,
It's
terrible.
the worst.
Shitheads. And one kid would have one of those,
Oh.
and you were like, yeah,
He was
you.
about to have the worst day of the summer.
Yeah.
I don't know what it says about me, but my favorite toys from the 90s that I've learned about this evening are some form of gun.
Yeah. Well, guns were really in, you know. They weren't because remember this
They still had enough bands on them that it wasn't like a common...
and not to get too dark, but this was pre-Columbine. Yeah. So it was like fun and cool to shoot each other with guns. It didn't have any dark undertones to it. So I would just say, look up Lonnie Johnson, the creator. He's awesome.
Lonnie Johnson is fantastic.
Did we do
get
a-
Mark Rober off the fucking
Lexe,
screen?
Sorry, I don't know who that is.
Did a Mark Rober drop on?
I don't even know.
I don't know who it
who
is.
that is.
He's fine.
Is he in
fine.
FaZe
No,
Clan?
he's not. He's not. He's annoying, not
Okay.
bad.
But he's not in. Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah.
not in Asmongold's.
No. Not. We wish as we need more Mark Robers. I just find him annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I think Super Soaker is S. I think it's S all day. I think it's kind of a no-brainer. It's absolutely wonderful. And if anybody has anything to say, I'll soak you with a big fat Super Soaker. I think it's
Not
wonderful.
what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean and be good. You know, and I'm trying to be a better
trying to
man.
make me attracted
trying to be
to
a better
you
man
again?
for you. Yes, I want to be a better man. I'm trying. I'm physically, visibly trying. Okay. Just because I say stuff about your boobs sometimes, or like say stuff about how I want to have night games with you, or something like that, or how I'm some kind of owl, horny owl, or something, doesn't mean that I'm not trying to be a better person for you.
I forgot
Wonderful.
what I was going to say.
S.
S.
Yes.
All right, let the balloons commence. Lexi, you have a veto balloon. Jake, you have a veto balloon.
Ooh.
Kapoof.
I already know what I'm doing, and I love me a giant cool Japanese robot. Even though the human figures were nightmarish, I am absolutely putting Power Rangers up a tier. I'm sorry, the Megazord, the Dragon Zord, the Ultra Megazord. It's them. I'm Zorded out, baby. I'm a Zord boy.
Yeah, Son of Jax, this is Holden's wife, okay? And sorry to disappoint you, but she's a fucking hottie, okay? Get over it.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. And she used to be lesbian.
No.
Oh my God! Finally, the record will be set straight. Do you know how often he brings this up?
God. Really?
I don't ever talk. What is sushi? I don't ever talk about it.
Just said sushi.
I don't.
Holden's wife is a lesbian, and he went to private school. That's all we know from every
That's
episode.
the only.
Yeah, those are the only two things you know about me.
I did watch it Tears earlier, and you talked about that ad nauseum. Not about me being a lesbian,
Oh, okay,
but
I go on to, yeah.
private
So you
school.
just
Like,
pop the
shut
ball
up.
whatever. It's fine.
Ah! That was violent, bro.
Don't erase my sexuality. Thank you. I would say
Veto balloon
that
is
I'm
Power Rangers
still
up,
like 80-20.
Nosferatu rat. Before I will definitely get to what you were talking about, but before we do that, Nosferatu rat, veto up, and it looks like we're out of time. Actually, we cannot talk about what you.
About my veto.
Yeah, what do you want to veto?
Oh,
Hold on.
Here we go. Woo.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Nice.
There you
Man,
go.
it's a fun job. Okay. Let me see the list again. Okay. I am going to move up Koosh.
Whoa.
Push up.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, that is more B than now that I'm. Yeah, do it.
Sorry, Lexi. It's happening again.
Oh, I like it now.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Just got thrown. It just got thrown.
Rip open.
You know,
I don't think I don't think I'm strong enough for this. It's gonna make me pee my pants.
Whoa. Jesus Christ.
was
Good Lord.
fun. That
What do we
was
have left? How many balloons do we have left? Do we actually have two?
TMB,
TMB and
Melissa's highlighted
Melissa's.
move Holden down, which I do, that's not possible. Lexi, could you take Holden down a peg just like in the traditional sense?
TMB is to move Power Rangers up.
Whoa!
To S. S tier for Power Rangers.
Tokusatsu fans, rise up.
S on a Jax, dude. What's up, dude? I know how to fucking... I know how to make it happen, son. Of Jax. All right, and finally, our last, Melissa's Justice for Sky Dancers. Move it up.
Wow.
That is the tier list, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, right there. Damn, I can't believe that got up so high. Yeah, okay.
Woo. Look at those beautiful balloons all spent.
And here we go. Let's get to the list here real quick. Let's get to the list. So at F, we've got...
Beanie Baby.
Beanie Babies, there you go. D, Tiger Electronics and Pogs. At C, we've got American Girl Doll. At B, we've got Tamagotchi, Cushball, and Sky Dancers, inexplicably. At A...
Polly Pocket and Mighty Max.
And Mighty Max and Connect, right? And Connects and Furby. And at S, of course, Nerf Gun, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and Super Soakers, because boys rule!
I also support squirting things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I know
speaking of which,
you. I know you
found out your
support that.
sexuality.
Yeah. Which has not gone away.
I can't wait to be too tired to make love to you later. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Lexi, thank you so much. We'll have to have you back on an actual topic you choose next time, too. You were so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, what? Keep going. No, yeah. You were so good.
Are you
So
sure?
good. Yeah, yeah.
She'll teach your children chess.
Oh, yes.
Give your children to Lexi.
Yeah, yeah.
Give them to her.
Well, I don't know about giving them. Yeah.
Yes, I will also take your children if you
In the
would like
night.
to donate your child to me.
Absolutely. Forbidden love. I just, you know what I mean? God.
Oh my
God knows it. Jake, you think, Jake, you, I don't know what to say to you right now because I'm just so excited to just be near my essence. But thank you for being in town. It's been awesome having you here.
Next week I'll be another floating window again, but
That's
I'll try
fine.
and be back as soon as I can.
But yeah.
Puppet Jared tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Check it out, Cartoon Dumpster.
Oh, your daughter's also Elowen, CEO Flapjacks. That's
Oh, really?
amazing. That's so awesome.
What does she go by?
And that's it. I think we're at Tierzo. Thank you so much for stomaching through all the just awfulness going on over here. And James, I hope things, God willing, every week it seems to be worse than the last. I hope things start getting better for you, my friend.
We'll
Jeez.
see.
Things will
Jesus
turn around,
Christ.
James.
Yeah,
They'll
some
turn
light at
around.
the end of the tunnel. I don't know. Somebody give.
I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, I know, man. I tried to give him a free tickets to a concert. The venue burned down. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back another time. Twitch.tv/Holden'S, Twitch.tv/Puppet Jared, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.